Hello everyone, Maverick Mike here. This is a toilet in my residence and it's leaking. It's making some noise. I'm not sure if you can hear it. Let me move in with my camera a little bit closer. Alright, as you can see, that Fluidmaster or that fill valve is leaking, so we're going to go ahead and replace this today. So step one is to shut off the water supply valve to the tank. Alright, so now is when you want to put a catch bucket of some kind underneath here. And we're just going to take this supply hose off. And some water is going to come out. I just have a towel here on the floor to catch it. Let's take that off. Let it hang there on the side. Alright, the next thing we're going to take off is this nut right here. You may need a pair of pliers to get this nut off, or you may not. We'll just see on this one. It's just a plastic nut. And these things don't have to be really tight, just as long as your toilet is not leaking. So let's take this off. So this is the refill tube, and this is the overflow tube. Usually there's just a little clip that holds them together. You want to go ahead and take that little clip off. Just lift it up like this. And you should be able to lift this whole assembly right out of the toilet like that. Here's the old fill valve we just took out of the tank. Here's the new one, and then you can see this is shorter, and it's shorter for packaging purposes. This is adjustable. What you want to do is just adjust this so that they are the same height. So you grab your new valve here and you just twist this out. Until they are approximately the same height. Closer. Okay, that's good right there. Now we're going to go ahead and reverse the steps and install the new one. You just want to make sure that the surfaces are clean before you put these together. Okay, a hardware kit comes with this. Then there's a brand new lock ring there. Take that out. And a brand new clip for the fill tube for this. Drop that into place. And let's put this locking nut on. And now let's put the supply on. Now these are plastic. Don't put them on too tight. Just put them on until they make contact, and then maybe, I don't know, 1/16 to 1/8 of a turn, and then just stop right there. And after we turn the water on, if there's a leak, we'll tighten them up a bit more. Alright, in this case I've decided to use the old refill tube just because I like the design better than the one that came with it. The one that came with it would kind of stick up and it'd be kind of a weird angle. This one is a 90-degree angle and I like that better, so I'm just going to reuse this old part. The rubber hose back on. So the next step is to go ahead and turn the valve on, the water supply valve on the bottom, and check for leaks. And if there's any leaks, I'll be tightening up the connections a little bit more. Counterclockwise to turn on. Now as the water comes up in the tank, we're going to adjust the level here. A lot of toilet tanks on the inside will say water level someplace. This one doesn't happen to do that. You want to make sure that the water level is below, an inch or two below where your handle comes through the toilet. It's easy just to use the old water line marks. As you can see, there's kind of a brown stain showing the level of the water. I'm just going to adjust it until it's about there. So it's going to be about an inch below this fill tube. And definitely an inch below where the handle comes through the toilet tank. So to adjust the water level here, you would be using this turn knob right here, and that just moves the level where the float will actually shut the valve off. Let's just see where it comes now. And as you can see, it's moving up, and it stopped right there. And this is a good, I'm looking at, I don't know, 2-3 inches from the handle, which is good. And this is probably 2 to 3 inches from the fill pipe. So that's actually good right there. But I will adjust it just a little bit, mostly so that you can just see how it's done. Want to increase the water? Just going to turn it down like this. Give it a flush. Check it again. Okay, I've done a quick look and it doesn't appear to be leaking from the supply side, so, but we'll check it one more time before we finish this job. So I didn't adjust this much, but it may raise the water level just a little bit. I just aim this so that it's hitting the side, the inside of the tube, rather than going straight down, so that it's more quiet as it fills. Alright, that's it. So let's put the tank cover on. Okay, double checking for leaks one more time. No leaks. Looks good. Mission accomplished.